Hey, it's Make It Make Sense, Marri. How's your day? So thank you for joining me again today. I am so excited to be here with you. So I hope everybody is doing wonderful. Welcome back. So today we're gonna talk about quite a few things. I want to make sure that you always leave feeling great. I want you to leave making things make sense, and I want you to leave with a message. Okay, so comment, tell me what you think, like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notification. Yeah, so we can spend more time together. So we've talked about anxiety in the past 2 videos. I'm always going to talk about anxiety in one way, shape, or form, just because that's something that I literally deal with, as I've told you 700 times at this point. But I just want to make sure that you understand. But yeah, so today I thought about it, and this is kind of potentially could be a deep subject, but we're going to talk about being a biracial chick just in life, right? So to all my mixed chicks, I know that you can feel me. Anxiety is definitely connected, and not even chicks, let's say people, to that, to the anxiety is connected to that too, in one way, shape, or form. So I figured we would talk about that. And I haven't been able to talk all day. Words are not coming out of my mouth. So please excuse me as I'm tripping over my words over here. But so, like I said, I want to get to know you guys, and I also want you to know me. So let me tell you a little bit about my life. Okay, so buckle up, folks. It's about to be a wild ride. No, but so I grew up, I'm biracial, so my mom is white, my dad is black. I grew up in a home with 3 white women, my grandmother, my mother, and my great-grandmother, who we called Nanny, and I never met my dad. I have 2 brothers. They actually, they know their dad. I know their dad, whatever. So basically, growing up where I grew up, it was I was around predominantly white people, and it not even predominantly white people. So it was I didn't know where to fit in. I swear I was the only mixed person in my school that I'm aware of anyway. There was 1 black table, all white people. Whoa. All white people. And I'm I don't know what to do, where to go, don't know my dad. The people can't connect the dots on how the fuck I even exist, considering, little white kids are all oh, who the fuck is that? If you don't have a dad, then how are you here? I mean, you have to have a dad. That doesn't even make sense. And I'm all, okay, well, let me make it make sense. I don't have one that I'm aware of because he's not around. So yeah, I have to have one, but I don't, right? So that was that. I moved out of I didn't necessarily experience, I did experience racism with friends' parents and stuff like that. It was kind of odd, and I don't really even feel like getting that deep into things necessarily, but it's kind of just how we're treated as mixed people. And I understand that, as you're treated differently, kind of regardless of what race you are, to a certain extent, there's levels of how you are treated, right? We have privilege, we have being treated shitty. We all know what happens. Once again, we don't even need to go there right now anyway. But yeah, so it was more so of just I felt uncomfortable in my own skin. I didn't know any of my black family, my family on the white side that I did know is kind of racist. And it's how can you be racist towards your own family? That's some tough shit. You're a complete and total asshole for being racist to begin with, but towards your own family, damn. They just not okay, right? So anyway, so I moved out. Actually, I started working, and I moved out shortly after, and I was oh, there are other people in the world except for pretty much rich white people. Well, this is cool. Oh, people do actually like kind of get me. Oh, and you gotta look like me. Oh, your mama got 2 different baby daddies. That's crazy, you know? So now I'm like, all right, we out there. So anyway, I think, you know, throughout the years, it's just like crazy what people think that they can say to you. Like, I know you guys have to have experienced the, what are you? A human being? Like, I mean, what the fuck? Who does that? Like, you don't walk up to fucking white people like, what are you? And expect like a breakdown. Like, it's weird. Like, I mean, I know you can clearly see me and maybe you're a little confused. No, I am not Puerto Rican. No, I am not Mexican. Ooh, that light is horrible. No, I am not Mexican. No, I'm not Asian. No, I'm not Hawaiian. No, I'm not Indian. No, I'm not any fucking thing that your closed-minded ass is thinking, nor do I understand why the fuck I'm answering this question right now and you're stressing me out for no reason, right? So that's a good one. The hair, like this, you know, this is a touchy subject for the love of God. Like, right now we got it tight. It can go curly, it can go big, it can go straight. It's versatile. But like growing up with, I love you, Mom, but growing up with like white people, not knowing what to do with my hair, then I ended up relaxing it and it's just jacked compared to what it was, but it's still good. Like, but people want to touch your hair. Oh. And then you get kind of treated differently depending on how your hair is. Curly? Oh, you're fucking sketchy and questionable, right? Straight? You might have a chance. It's worth a shot in court, you know what I'm saying? Nice flat iron. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Thank you. Right? So, I had a little wiggle room, right? But, you know, it's crazy too. On another note, like one of my jobs, excuse me, I'll talk about my call center job because that was a big chunk, like 6 years of my life, and this shit was a wild. Like, I've never worked in a place like this. There's a ton of people, right? And it was actually predominantly black people. Yes, it was, you know, where I worked. And I was always little white girl, or your hair, or you actually look black today, or you sound white, you're acting white, you're weird, ha ha ha. And I'm like, whoa. Like, you show your dad is black? Like, what? Like, how do you say that to somebody? I'm a firm believer of, like, don't just think you can say whatever you want to me and not think that I'm going to say it back to ya, whatever I want, that is, right? So it's crazy. I got told that I thought I was a gem because I was light-skinned in my hair. I'm like, yes, that is exactly what I think. Every morning, my anxious ass wakes up and says, I wouldn't want to be anyone else but me. I would tell you that. I'm fucking awesome. I'm great. I'm a gem. Now, would I want to be anybody else but me? No, I would not. But at the end of the day, I don't think that highly of, I don't think of any of this. You know what I'm saying? Just a person on earth. And tell me what you think. Like, mixed chicks, what's up? Like, why do they think that they can just say anything to us, especially? And you know what? I haven't really spoken with too many mixed dudes to kind of get their perspective on things. So I'm talking about like a lot of girly shit right now because I'm like, you know, I know y'all can feel me. But it was insane. Like, I never experienced so much of that in my life. And then when I went into another job after that, it was almost the opposite. Like, I felt like my manager always thought that I was like angry black woman. That's the way that it came off to me. You know, I was surrounded by white people. I can't remember what I said. Oh, I was talking about something drown. Like drowned water. And I think I said drowned. And everyone was like, it's drown. I'm like, whoa, ho. And like, I am not the type of person to typically feel that like uncomfortable in a situation. Surprisingly, with the anxiety thing, I don't necessarily have too much of a social anxiety. It can come into play. I think I've found ways to punch that shit in the face. So it's you know, not a big deal. But like, they legitimately made me feel uncomfortable. Like, and I know that you guys have been in situations where you legitimately like felt uncomfortable in your own skin in one way, shape, or form in your life. Like, it's just as a you know, and then as a mixed woman too, you know, with light skin and whatever you want to call this hair and whatever, you know, it's almost, I told somebody and I was being dead serious, and, you know, please no one take this the wrong way. Comment, it's not to be taken the wrong way. It is the truth. And I know that, you know, if you're mixed, you can feel me. Like, it's almost like the beautiful brown skinned women think that you think that you're better than them because you're light skinned. And in reality, it's like, I'm baking in the sun to get on your level, but whatever. And then it's like the light skinned women are like, I'm supposed to be the only light skinned bitch here. Get the fuck out. You're fucking up my flow. Like, damn, like, can't we all just get along? Can't we? Why is it so hard? But, you know, it is what it is. So, in turn, you know, to kind of tie that into anxiety, it's like, you just kind of like are always anxious. Like, you don't know what people are thinking about you to a certain extent until you kind of grow to love yourself and realize who you are and, you know, kind of grow. So it takes time though, but that shit can be off the chain as far as just like trying to find who you are. And then it's almost like society wants you to pick a side. It's like nobody tells you, you know, or no one tells your parents, or nobody tells anybody, like, when you're going to be a mixed person in America or the world or wherever. I don't know how the world works for us. But, like, nobody gives you the warning that at some point it's almost like someone, some subconscious something sits you down in life and says, I want you to go over the paperwork and the documentations of your life, and I want you to just take some time to process all of that, and I need you to pick a side, okay? Are we gonna be black or are we gonna be white? You can't be both even though you are. I'll give you some time. So what the fuck? Like, it's just crazy. Like, at the end of the day, we just all need to love each other, and we just need to, like, not judge each other by this. Like, what the fuck is the problem? And then you never know what's gonna happen as a mixed person. Like I said, to me, my curly straight hair is like, which one is it? Is like a huge thing. Like, if I get pulled over by the cops, I literally got pulled over by the cops one time, and the dude, literally the cop, threw the clipboard in the window and was like, you fill this part out. I don't even know what I mean. And I'm like, what the fuck? The race box. I was like, God damn, like, who does that? You can't do that, right? But then it's like, you know, you have the straight hair and you can put on the, hi. Oh, no, thank you. Like, you're legitimately faking the cop for the ticket that he's writing you in that moment. But at the same time, you're like, oh, you never know what's going on. But anyway, it's just crazy. And then, you know, people are mean. Like, I remember a guy that was a friend of mine that, you know, his mom didn't want him to hang out with this mutt, black lady. I remember a friend of mine where, a similar situation, I got called the N-word all the time, which I don't say because I don't even find it necessary to say. And to some black people, as a mixed person, that's almost like a challenge. Marianne, say it. No. But, like, yeah, it's just so weird. Like I've been called that several times in life as well, you know? So it's just, you know, tell me what you think. It's crazy. I'm all I. But in reality, I just want you to know me so that you can tell me about you and we can talk about things. Because, like, if you comment and you let me know what's up, then we can talk about the things that you comment about. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how things work. But yeah, you know what? And on a random Marianne thought, make that make sense. It might not ever, but if you need clarification, please feel free to ask and I'd be more than happy to explain. But do you guys ever experience after drinking anxiety, like on an anxiety tip, where you drink and the next morning you like wake up and you're immediately paranoid about everything. Oh my God, what did I do last night? Oh my God, everybody hates me. Oh my God, what did I fuck up? What did I not do? Everyone was judging me. I feel like shit. I'm never gonna drink again. Who am I lying to? I'm gonna drink again. Like you just be, yeah. So I kind of had a little bit of that going on today. Random thoughts. Make it make sense. I know you guys have experienced that before. And maybe you didn't even know what it was. And that's a Marri term. After drinking anxiety. It's like the day after drinking. You could have the best time the night before. And the day after you're like, just a little, whatever. But you know what? I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. And to all my mixed chicks, my mixed people out there, stay strong. Eventually they'll accept us as real human beings on the planet. I actually watch, I love Mariah Carey, like, imagine that. I love Mariah Carey, kidding, growing up. Because seriously, like I said, I didn't have any like black influence for real. And I didn't know any mixed people. And I knew she was mixed and I knew she was light. And I was like, yes. I need you in my life, right? So I just found out that she actually wrote a book, which is pretty cool. And it sounds like she just seems like she's very relatable. Like I can, you know, really relate to her. So I definitely want to check that out for sure. So I don't know if you guys like Mariah. I love Mariah. Get the book, check the book out. We could talk about that too at some point because it's probably very interesting. It seemed like it was pretty good, pretty good. So I hope that everyone has a wonderful day, night. I hope I lightened up your day a little bit. I hope I made you laugh a little bit. Thank you so much for the, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Let's continue to spend some time together. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Like you literally have to, so that you know when we can spend some time together next. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, hit me up. Tell me what you want to talk about. I love you guys. That's why I'm here. I want to make some friends. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for the support once again. I know I be repeating myself, but y'all, that's what I do in everyday life, and I just want to stay true to me. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, we'll talk again. Peace for now. Bye.